Hey there, welcome to the first edition of Cooking with Justin. All right, today we're going to make some healthy keto banana muffins. Probably shouldn't have banana in it from it would really be keto, but whatever. So anyway, we're going to take some bananas and we're going to mash them up into this mixing bowl. So I'm going to do that. And while I begin, let me start by telling you about the origin of bananas. So bananas are a fruit, and they're grown on a tree. And you might be surprised as to what the name of the tree is that these bananas grow on. All right, so if you guessed a pear tree, you would be wrong and stupid because it's a banana tree, and it actually makes sense because of the namesake banana. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take this thing, which is a mashing device. See, has these holes that allows whatever you're trying to mash to go through it, so then you can keep mashing it and mashing it and mashing it. So anyway, I'm going to mash these bananas real quick. Here they are to prove that I have bananas, and they don't really make a noise as you're mashing them, and you kind of got to be careful when you mash them, or you could break this mashing device because it's made of plastic and it's made for soft potatoes, really. Not that bananas are hard, because they're not. Even when they are hard, they're still kind of soft. You know what I mean? Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. Alright, anyway, so the banana is mashed. Once you kind of get it a little mashed like that, it sits on top. You like to beat that off right into the bowl. And then mash it a little more. And then you got this. Looks like a mashed bananas. Alright, so after that, we're going to add peanut butter. So I'm using this because it's keto. It's Jiffy, no sugar added. And I'm going to do about a cup of it, which is sounds like a lot, because it is a lot. But this is going to be like 2 servings of muffins, like 2 big, well, not 2 servings, like 2 pans. So that's not a cup, but it is on its way. And anyway, though, while bananas, they're not bad for you. They got a lot of calories, but whatever. You're not getting sugar, so who really gives a hoot? All right, so I added peanut butter. Now I'm going to add peanut butter powder. This stuff, you probably got some sort of variety of it if you're already on a keto diet, maybe. All right, so I'm going to do a half a cup of that because why not? Well, because that's what the recipe calls for this much or this many muffins. All right, so boom, that's in there. I did it in 2 quarter cups because 2 quarter cups equal a half. All right, so now I got that in there. I'm gonna add in. I already should have added in the eggs and oil and water and mix that up. Anyway, whatever. I didn't. Boom. Now I'm gonna add in 4 large eggs. Yeah, you're probably thinking, man, that's a lot of eggs for muffins. But if you want something done right, sometimes you gotta crack a few eggs. Now, I gotta crack 4 in this case. I got a lot to get done. These are my breakfast in the mornings. I like to freeze these muffins. I think they taste better that way. And eat them in a glass with milk on top. 'Cause I'm a weirdo who grew up doing that along with my brothers. My mom used to make these when I was little, but not exactly like this, and not keto by any means. Probably not healthy at all, but delicious. And it's nostalgic for me when I do get a chance to make these. And I try and make them last when I do, so I make a bunch at one time. I'm technically doubling up another recipe right now. So, all right, now I gotta add oil. I'm gonna do some coconut oil, coconut MCT oil, because yeah, that's what's healthy. All right, so 4 tablespoons is what it calls for, and that's a 1/4 cup. If you didn't know that. All right. So just put the oil in. Probably cooler if you could see that, but I've never done this before. All right, and then I'm going to do a cup of water. Since I'm a fancy pants when it comes to my water, I'm going to do filtered water here. I got to do a cup. And I'm doing it in 1/4 cups. So how many is that, kids? That's right. If you guess 5, you need to go back to school because it's 4. That's pretty simple. All right, so water, vanilla. All right, doing some vanilla extract. Not that imitation stuff. And I don't know, I didn't really measure it, but technically it should be, according to the recipe, like 2 teaspoons. That's probably close. Alright, and cool water and vanilla. Oh yeah, yeah, alright, let's blend it up. So I got all that, eggs, boom, here, why not? Look at that. Isn't that looks like uncooked food? Golly. There we go. All right. Anyway, back to blend. So, putting in blending blenders, my hickeys. I know there's a name. All right, this blender was making funny noises last time I tried to use it, so let's hope it's over that. No, it's fine, buddy. It's a blender. All right, so while this blends, I got to get some of this carb quick, the protein powder. That's something I forgot to get out. I'm gonna do some of this, and I'm gonna go with the vanilla. So while it's mixing, now that I got some of this dry ingredients and the wet stuff is mixing, I got a little thing of peanut butter that needs to go away, but it's alright. So protein powder, I normally would do, anyway, I'm gonna do 2 scoops, at least. And this is the good stuff where 1 serving of it is 24 grams of protein per scoop. So I'm going to go ahead and just do 2 heaping servings. All right, and then I need a cup of this carb quick. All right. So once again, I already got the 1/4 cup out. So over my mixing bowl real carefully. Oh, nope, that one's got not frosted. Moving on. cup of this. There we go. Pretty close. Alright. Got this aside now. Alright, and oh yeah, I'm gonna try something different this time. I got some pudding here. Zero sugar pudding. The 0.9 ounce that I'm going to throw in here. It helps with the texture. So you'd be surprised. And this flavor is banana cream. So I'm really doubling down on the banana flavor here. Banana essence of this. Alright, sweetener. Alright, so I am going to do, oh yeah, might as well do a little salt. The salt never hurt anybody besides people with heart conditions or people that were potentially already dehydrated. Alright, so sweetener. So anyway, I'm going to do a little bit of this time. This is a little RX sugar, chocolate, organic. For all you fancy pants out there. So I'm going to do like a 1/4 cup of that. And just because I like to live on the edge, I'm also going to throw in some monk fruit cover. Because it's, not as bad for you as fake sugar. So I dumped in about 2 tablespoons of that. So then I got some chia seeds here. Since we're, trying to be healthy. Can't go wrong with that. So, for this, I'm actually going to measure this. Because I'm going to do, let me see. What do you think? What do you think? Yeah, 2 tablespoons. Chia seeds and all that jazz. Also use some other ones that have like oh gosh darn it. Did you screw up? There you go. You can do it. I believe it. No, don't you do it. Don't you do it. I'll hold you off for a minute now. Alright. So now we got to add some of the chocolate chips. Because, that keeps it real. Guess to make it taste good. Where'd I put my stuff that I use in my favorite is? Alright, so here we go. Oh man, and that ain't that a shame. So these are the dark chocolate, no sugar added. I ran out of them. Now I got milk chocolate ones here. These are from Chalk Zero. They got some good stuff. I tell you what, now for living that keto life. Alright, so ultimately I want to put a whole cup of chocolate chips. And I know you might be saying, man, hey, that's my chocolate chips. But hey, you also got to be able to eat this stuff. So, whatever. It's also not really chocolate chips, It's, not sugar containing chocolate chips. And, I gotta go get walnuts out of my garage. Alright, got some walnuts. So now I'm going to add in some walnuts. So these are a little bigger than I want, to be honest. So I'm going to chop them up with my electric slap chopper. And I should have toasted these, but I didn't. And yeah, I admit I'm a little disappointed in myself because We all strive to do better and be better every day. And I feel like I really just let myself down on this one. Anyway, about to hear a noise. It's the chopper. Get the chopper! All right, buddy. I know. I should be able to do it better. Arnold impersonation by now. All right, so now we're going to do a cup of these. I know again. Good Lord, Justin. That's a whole bunch of nuts. But you know what Tom Petty said. All right, so there we go. Man, ready to blend this up, mix it up. On our way to muffin town. Alright, so in there I have a banana, I have peanut butter powder, eggs, oil, water, vanilla. Mixed all that up, then I added in the carb quick, which is, basically like flour, but no carbs. Protein powder, the Jello pudding mix, sweetener, a little salt, mix that up. Added in chia seeds. And I don't know if I said banana or vanilla extract, but all that. Oh, you know what I didn't add? Boom. Brain cacao powder. So I'm going to take this thing that I need to put back in the peanut butter jar. Shit, I don't think I ever added peanut butter. Alright, anyway, boom. Cacao powder. 2 of them. I don't know if it's vanilla. Anyway, yeah, peanut butter powder. Jeez Louise. Off the cuff. Things happen. At least I'm not eating it yet. Peanut butter powder. Oh, Jesus. Half cup. Yeah, whatever. I'm going to do 4 of these big guys. Alright. And, alright, we're off to the races now. I should have already had my oven preheating. That is literally the first step of the ingredient or recipe. If I didn't do that, anyway, get it done now. We have kind of toasted walnuts. But no regrets, man. You live life. Keep on, L-I-V-I-N. You ain't moving. Alright, so now I gotta get out my muffin pans. That was a fun sound. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is you know what? Let's do yellow, because it's summertime. Who cares, really? I don't care. Alright, so I don't grease the actual metal part of the muffin pan. So I put in these muffin cups, and then I spray a little pan into it. Alright. Might have all yellow. I do not. Oh, I do. Alright, so while this is, I'm going to speed up the blender a little bit. It's going a little slow. So, panning it up. I'm sure you want to see this action. See that blender too. Boom. Blending. Boom. Spraying. Spraying them. Look at that. I just shook the wrong thing. Alright. Oh, boom. Okay. I know. Alright. Here we go. I'm going to get out my spatula now. And I'm going to spatulate some of this muffin batter that I am mixing together. That does look really good, I will say, as far as batters go. This is one of the more attractive ones. I give it a Give it 5 stars. On its chocolatey, gooey, beautiful appearance. I feel like I'm missing something, but whatever. It's what instructions are for. Who needs brains when you can read? All right, so I'm going to take that 1/4 cup that I've been using, and I'm going to fill it up with batter, and then I'm going to take said batter and I'm going to place it into the muffin cups that I just greased with pan. All right, so here we go. Drippity, droppity. There goes one. All right. If I time it just right, I might catch it as the oven is hitting 350. However, I do believe that would require me to do these 12 muffins exceptionally slow, because I'm only at 160 degrees right now. But as I pour these muffins into these cups, I reminisce about a time when muffins meant something in America. I remember when muffins stood for something. The American dream. Now, those times aren't too far behind us. I look ahead to the future and I wonder, will there ever be a time where muffins once again change who we are as human beings, who we become as individuals, what mankind can become, who we represent to the rest of the universe? If someone were to come right now and see us, would they even think muffins? And that's something that each of us as individuals, we just have to look in our hearts, and we have to say, am I a muffin man? Do I want to be a muffin man? Do I have what it takes? You know, and the answer may be no. You don't. You never will. You're incapable. The idea alone is mere fantasy. But it also may not be the case. And you may be the muffin man that we need. So, I've got 12 muffins poured right now, although the time is only at 2:30. I only have one muffin pan because I don't really make a lot of muffins. So when I doubled up this batch, I ended up actually doing 3 times, which is very inefficient and a waste of energy. But I don't know. It's what I'm already doing. So anyway, all right. So here's the muffins as they're poured. Oh wait. Oh, I was showing. Yeah. All right. There we go. See? Can you see? I don't know if you ever showed the right stuff earlier. All right. But anyway, hey. These will be done soon. Well, they'll be done in like what? I don't know. Oh, 25 minutes. Jeez. So, check you later.